Hey everybody, so today I'm bringing you a new video. I was seeing a lot of videos posted about the Suicide Squad game and how it's in the Arkham universe, and a lot of people had a lot of complaints about it, and it made me a little reminiscent of back then when the original Arkham Asylum game came out back in 2009 when I was just 8 years old. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go back and play it. And I just had an idea, and I was like, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna 100% every Arkham game made. So that means Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, and Arkham Origins. We're going to do it in 3 simple steps. Nothing crazy. So the first step, we're just going to beat the main story, and we're going to try and get all the Riddler trophies. We're going to do all the collectibles, the Amadeus, Arkham, whatever the dude's name is. We're going to solve those things. And for step 3, we're going to do all the combat predator challenges. We're going to get max trophies or stars or bat logos, whatever you want to call them. And there we're going to try and finesse and get all the predator achievements and all the combat achievements so we don't have to repeat anything. Now, I've been in this game a bunch of times, probably like 5 times growing up, but I never really 100% the game. So I don't know what happens with the Riddler and all these things. Now, the only difference is that I'm going to be playing all these games on Steam on my PC. So I won't be playing them on PlayStation, so I won't be getting necessarily a platinum trophy, but I'll definitely be getting a 100% trophy. As you can see here, we just finished beating up some thugs, and the first thing I already know is that we go back and get a Riddler trophy, so that'll open up the Riddler bio and all that, and introduce us to his challenges and all his Riddler trophies and everything that's scattered around Arkham Asylum. Now, Riddler in every Arkham game is a pain in the ass, but with the gameplay and the story this enjoyable, you can get through it. Now, the one thing that's really good about Arkham Asylum is that since it's the first game out of all 4, there's not a lot of different or new mechanics. They got the stealth, they got the combat. As you can see here, this is a Chronicle of Arkham. This is the Amadeus Arkham thing that I mentioned earlier. And then, of course, we're going to make it to the top here in the open. And I mean, how can you not enjoy this? Look at this. And there's another trophy for you right there. So, one thing you'll also notice is I am using the Batman Begins suit for the beginning of this playthrough. Just a mod that I got off Steam from the Nexus mods. I'll put the link in. And, you got your death scenes cut in here because I suck. I've been playing the game on hard, as you saw earlier in the video. But I didn't die too much. I knew what was going on. And so, in the cutscenes, I just have the original Arkham Asylum suit. But in the beginning of the gameplay, you'll see that I had the Batman Begins just because I wanted to play some mods. But then at some point, I was kind of tired of it, and I don't know too much about the mods, but I prefer to have like the graphics better and the frames per second and everything more in tune than having the Batman Begins suit. I had to choose between the two. Here we got another trophy after completing our first Scarecrow, as you can see, and now we're fighting Bane. Look at the health bar. Look at the health bar. I had a near-death experience fighting Bane. I don't know what it was. That it was just like, it was kind of like weird. He hit me in a corner and then he just slapped me a couple times when I was playing, and I almost raged. So, I don't know. But basically, let's get to the story. So, Joker gets arrested, and when he gets arrested, he breaks out in Arkham Asylum. And he doesn't want to leave Arkham Asylum. He has a whole plan that he wanted to make it his, the island his. And, you got to save the doctors. Everybody starts to break out. A lot of Batman's rogues gallery is all over the Arkham games, which is fantastic. And then this is, I believe, the third, where you're witnessing the third Scarecrow level. There's 3 scattered throughout the game. And you start to play as Joker. Now, I didn't have the clip of it, but when the game glitched when I was 8 years old, I damn near shit myself. I thought my Xbox 360 broke. I was about to go send the game. I was about to go back to GameStop and fix it. And then the game continued working, and I was like, oh. and then it loads you into this cutscene, and you start playing, and it's like the beginning of the game all over again. But roles are switched. It was crazy. It was insane. I loved it. It was one of the biggest mind-blowing things, mind-boggling things ever. And imagine being 8, 9 years old playing this game for the first time. So after going through all that weird things, playing as a Joker, and then now you're dealing with Batman in the Scarecrow level, the third one, it wasn't too scary as it appeared to me when I was younger. But reminiscing now, you know, I got really scared for the next level. So just to get ahead of myself in the gameplay, you know, the Scarecrow mission you do here, it's on the way to going to Killer Croc's lair. Now, for me, when I was younger, I would always do this mission, and you know, Arkham Asylum had some horror elements to the game. So when I was playing this, I was like 8, 9 years old, and the Killer Croc mission was so damn scary that I would restart my game. I would literally open another save file and just play the game all over again.
You've ingested enough toxins to drive 10 men insane. What are you? Why fight it, Batman?
We got another trophy. There you go.
Crazy.
So here's a Killer Croc level. You have to crouch walk if you want to go fast, and you gotta get Ivy spores. Now, just like I said earlier, all the villains broke out, but Joker gave Poison Ivy the Titan serum that he's been trying to create by kidnapping all the doctors in the beginning. I might have skipped over that. So, since he's giving them, since he gave Poison Ivy the serum, she's taking over control of the island, and the only way to get samples is getting the spores in this Killer Croc level. Now, what makes this game so scary is that, or this mission, is that the Killer Croc level is absolutely scary. Like, you couldn't defend yourself. You just had to throw a batarang. He could come up from any direction. You hear noises all over the place. You can't run unless you're prompted to. It was terrifying. But after the Killer Croc and you get the spores, we're already towards the ending, because not a lot of it is filler. But once the Joker breaks out, you know, you just notice things get worse in Arkham, and then everything gets worse. The inmates break free. Then you have the crazy inmates all over the island that beat you up. And then you got plant spores because he gave Poison Ivy the Titan. And so the Titan formula was already destroyed earlier. Skipped over that as well. And so Joker was just experimenting on henchmen, whatever. And then he ended up giving it to Poison Ivy, and that's why. That's literally why she's the way she is here, as you can see in the boss fight. It was an alright boss fight. You know, I think I prefer boss fights in other Arkham games, but it wasn't bad. I mean, this is the first one, you know? Now, most of the main stories are already done, because now, as you can see, there's fireworks, and we'll just skip to the ending here after getting that trophy. You go in here, and this is a missable trophy. I forgot what it's called, but you have to interrupt the party. Now, you could either walk through and not fight, but if you're like me and you want to get all the trophies, then you're going to have to beat up all these people. Now, on hard mode, the only thing is you can't see the counter icon, so, you know, it's kind of a pain. It makes it more realistic, I guess, but I was always double checking, because one punch, like, takes you back a lot of health, and I didn't know if I was going to reset my health going back into the boss fight next. So I was very wary of it. Now, here in the fighting, I tried getting the most combo, because I know that the Arkham games, a lot of trophies, as you saw in the very, very beginning of the video, have like free flow combo challenges and achievements. So I just tried mixing in a couple of like moves, combos, trying to get my critical strikes all the way up, get my combo up to 100 times, you know, just to do something to see if there's an achievement and get it over with. And critical strikes always count as 2, by the way. So you see I got the achievement. There you go. It was called Party Pooper. So we fast forward, and then it was just the boss fight of the 2 henchmen. And it's the same. All the boss fights, since this is all about the Titan Serum, all the boss fights are kind of the same. That you just throw your batarang, they run into a wall, you repeat. The only different one is here when the Joker injects himself with the Titan Serum. But it's really repetitive. Look, you just pull him down because he wants to look at the news, the helicopter, you know, nothing crazy. And then he just gets electrocuted, and you sucker punch him. You punch him real hard in the face, as you can see in this cutscene now.
I can take it. I can take anything you throw at me, Bats. You can't beat me. I'm actually going to win. Ready for the next round?
Oh,
Yeah, bro, but since it's Arkham Asylum,
never let you
they don't
win.
have a lot of,
Never.
they don't have like a lot of, you know, there's not a lot of like small islands, so it's like 240 riddles, trophies. You get 3 achievements. It depends the difficulty. The biggest bang is obviously the hardest difficulty, so you got to play the game on the first playthrough on hard. Now, this was the last Riddler trophy. I'll stay quiet for this one because I never heard the audio, so here it goes.
Woo!
What? You did it? You must have cheated. There is no way you could have beaten me. Well, you asked for it, Batman. My final challenge for the whole of Gotham is just seconds away. What? Sirens. The police. You cheated, Batman. You couldn't have outsmarted me. Police, open up! No. They should open the door now! Now! Down on the ground! Down on the ground! No! Tell me, how did you work out where I was? Do you hear me? I, Edward Nigma,
And here now is the final Amadeus Arkham audio tape. He reveals who he is here. And Amadeus Arkham, or the spirit of Arkham, is Quincy Sharp. So here, that was all the collectibles. Now, these are the combat challenges. Now, they're very repetitive. It's just combat stuff. I had an issue with the recording, and I wasn't able to record any of the Predator challenges, but I still had to finish 100% because I will be moving on to the next Arkham game. But, you know, with that being said, I finished all the Predator challenges.
Don't get too cocky, Bats. I was just softening you up.
You can see also in the screenshot here, I have all the trophies, and I only did it in 10.5 hours, 10 and a half hours. It wasn't too bad. The game all in all was very good. It was nice reminiscing, you know. Now, this is my first trophy video or 100% video. So with that being said, as you can see, we got the 100%. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and if you guys have anything to say or let me know to help on these videos or go more into depth in all these things, I can. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank y'all for watching.